On today's Coffee with Jesus, we're looking at the cynicism of Jesus, if you can call it that. John 3:23, we read this. Sorry, not John 3, John 2, verse 23. I'm just thinking about coming on to John 3 tomorrow. Verse 23 of chapter 2. Now, while he was in Jerusalem at the Passover festival, many people saw the signs he was performing and believed in his name. But Jesus would not entrust himself to them, for he knew all people. He did not need any testimony about mankind, for he knew what was in each person. Now, what's fascinating about that? People see the signs, people believe. Jesus, it's not that he doesn't accept their belief. It's that he knows how deep it is. He knows how shallow it is. He knows that one day the crowd can be yelling for you and the other day they can be yelling, crucify you. He knew what was in each person. We don't know that. You know, it's interesting. We have a communion coming up this week and we ask people to become, if people want to become members, can they talk to us about it? And we don't ask them to prove that they are Christians, because how do we discern whether someone is born again or not? But nor do we accept just a mere profession of faith. Someone says they're a Christian. It doesn't matter what they're doing. They could be going home, beating their wife, getting drunk. They could be committing adultery. They could be lying. They could be cheating. And it doesn't matter. No. We ask for what's called an accredited profession of faith. In other words, they profess faith to the level of their intelligence with the understanding that they have, and their life doesn't contradict that. Now, what that means is sometimes people come into the church and you might even be a bit wary about them. You accept them, but you're a bit wary, and you don't like here it says Jesus didn't entrust himself to them, because you're waiting for them to prove themselves in some way. Is that cynical, or is it just realistic about human nature? I don't know. I try hard not to be cynical about people, but I also try not to be too gullible when it comes to people. Jesus was certainly not gullible. He was realistic. He was true. He was loving. I don't think he was cynical. But I do think that he knew what was in each person. We don't know what's in other people, but he does, and he will bring it all to light. So basically, don't fake it with Christ. Don't pretend to be something that you're not. Just be real. And in terms of how he treated people, maybe you ought to do the same. Love them, be cautious, entrust yourself ultimately only to him. God bless you, and see you tomorrow. Bye.